So, welcome to this Sunday's practice of breathing. And we're going to go straight into the practice and just start by settling in, finding the comfortable place to sit for the next 20 minutes or so, and letting your eyes slowly close and taking just a few moments to begin with of tuning in. Maybe you can scan the body and feel what's happening in my body right now. Noticing discomfort, noticing parts of the body that feel good, that are more comfortable, noticing any specific areas of the body that are just saying, hey, I'm here, or asking for some kind of attention. And slowly bringing your attention also to your breath, noticing the quality of the breath, feeling if you can observe the breath as it is, or if just by noticing it, it already starts to change. Noticing if it's a shallow breath or a deep breath. Noticing if you can tell how deep the breath goes, if it goes to the chest or to the belly. Maybe you can notice the entrance of the breath through the nostrils. And maybe none of these parts of the breath are accessible or noticeable right now, and that's really also okay. And we're going to start this practice by changing the pace of the breath and slowing it down. We're going to take a slow breath in through the nose, more slow and long than deep. And at the end of the in breath, pausing just for a moment and breathing out through the mouth, adding a little bit of letting go of stress or tension with the out breath. And once again, breathing in from the nose, slow, long in breath. When I reach the end of the breath in, I pause just for a short moment and I breathe out through the mouth. And when I breathe out from the mouth, I can relax and release tension from my shoulders or from my jaw. Once again, breathing in from the nose, slow, long breath in. At the end of the breath, pausing for a moment and breathing out and adding to the exhalation a little bit of relaxation, maybe relaxing my belly, my hands, and the next breath in, I'm going to take into the center of my chest. So maybe I'll feel the air going to the center of my chest, or maybe I'll imagine that I'm breathing into the center of my chest, or maybe it's enough that I just say, I'm breathing into the center of my chest, and my body knows how to do that. Long, slow breath into the center of my chest. Gonna pause, feel the center of my chest, and breathe out. Relax the center of my chest. Again, breathing in slowly into the center of the chest. Pausing in the center of the chest. And breathing out. allowing yourself to relax. The center of the chest relaxes as well. And with the next breath, moving up to the throat area. And the same way we did before, maybe I feel the breath reaching the throat, or maybe I imagine the breath reaching the throat, or maybe it's enough to say, or I feel it. So I'm going to take a slow, long breath into the throat. The end of the in-breath, pause, feel the throat, and breathe out, and allow the throat to relax. Once again, slow, long breath into the throat. Pause, feel the throat, breathe out, letting the throat relax. And now moving to the shoulders. And again, normally the air that I breathe in doesn't go specifically directly to the shoulders, but I'm practicing using the breath and directing it with my intention, with the energy to my shoulders. And for each person, that works a bit differently. And trusting that whatever you do is right. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Breathing in, slow, long breath to my shoulders. Pausing, feeling my shoulders. And breathing out, letting my shoulders relax and release any tension or stress. Breathing in to my shoulders. Pausing, just noticing my shoulders when I pause. And breathing out, relaxing, letting go of stress in my shoulders. One more breath to my shoulders. Breathing in, slow, long breath to my shoulders. Pausing, noticing, feeling my shoulders. And breathing out, relaxing, letting go. And now breathing into my back. And maybe there's a specific part of my back. Maybe it's the spine, maybe it's the entire back, maybe it's the lower back or the upper back. So feel which part of your back needs the breath right now. And slowly breathing in a slow, long breath into the back. And pausing, just noticing the back. And breathing out, relaxing, letting go. Once again, breathing into the back and maybe adding a color or adding light as I breathe into the back. Breathing into the back, a color or light. Pausing and allowing this color or light to be absorbed into the part of the back that needs this attention. And breathing out and just relaxing and letting go. Breathing in, once again, the color or a light into the back, and feeling that this color brings in a kind of regeneration or a healing, bringing in some softness, breathing that in into the back. And when I pause, the back can absorb and take in this color, this softness, this regeneration. And breathing out and relaxing, and maybe even breathing out some tension, some stress, some stuckness. And maybe that also has a kind of gray color or a black color that comes out as I breathe out. Let's do that a couple more times, breathing in something that will allow my back to feel better. Pausing, letting my back absorb whatever comes in when I pause, and breathing out. And when I breathe out, I can also relax and also let go, release. Breathe out a gray or a dark. Last breath into the back. Breathing in. Slow, long breath of something that your back really needs, some color or light or softness. Pausing, allowing it to be absorbed. And breathing out, relaxing and letting go of any stuckness, tension. And just taking a moment to rest. Relax from any concentration, any effort on the breath, really letting your whole body just rest. And while you're resting, it's as if the in and out breath continue to work, bringing in light, breathing out tension. But you don't have to focus on it. You just know it's continuing to happen. And you can just rest knowing that it's working. And as we approach the new year of 2026, we can just take this moment also to reflect on this past year and open up to something new that we want to welcome into this new year. And just checking if there's a quality, if there's a way that I'd like to feel in this coming year, if there's a quality I'd like to invite more of it into my life, if it's love or if it's peace or if it's beauty or softness or anything that might come to mind that you feel like 2026 will be a good time to bring more of this into my life. Maybe it's there, maybe there's a lot of it there, but I feel like there's space for more. And using the breath to invite that quality in. So I'm taking a slow, long breath in through the nose into my entire body. And when I breathe in, I'm bringing in this quality. And when I pause, it's like my body, my whole body absorbs this quality. It's like downloading it into my system. And when I breathe out, I can relax, but also I'm letting go so that I can make more space in my body to bring this quality in. So breathing out is making more space. Once again, I want to breathe in this quality into my entire body. And I know my body knows how to work with that. It's as if all the cells of my body are breathing this in with the in-breath. I pause and let it be absorbed, kind of like I'm downloading it into my system. And I breathe out and I relax, and also I make more space. Breathing in this quality, filling my entire body, almost as if my whole body has nostrils and is breathing it in from the field around me into my body, pausing, allowing it to be absorbed, to be downloaded into me, and breathing out, relaxing, letting go and making more space. And one last time, bringing in this quality. My whole body brings it in, breathes it in. I pause, I can allow it to be absorbed and downloaded in. And breathing out, letting go and relaxing. And now to continue to enforce this quality or bring it more energy and strength in it, I'm going to invite in someone or something that expresses this quality or that they show an example of this quality or they just remind me of this quality. Maybe it's an angel or Jesus or God or an animal, but something or someone that's presence will allow me to enhance this quality even more. And just feeling, noticing their presence. And other than just being present with you and supporting you to bring in more of this quality, maybe there's also another message, another word or phrase that comes from this being that's here with us right now. Just opening up to receive whatever comes. Just opening up to this guidance that's here right now, and there's no right or wrong way to receive this guidance. It doesn't matter if it's true or not true. What matters is how it makes you feel, whatever it is that comes in. And really notice the sensations of the body, how the body reacts to the message that comes, to the guidance, to the presence of this being, of this person. And just breathing into this feeling of the body, allowing it to be expanded even more as I breathe into it. Just focusing on breathing in, on expanding the sensation in my body of receiving whatever I've received. And saying thank you to whatever, whoever it is that came to give its guidance. And returning really slowly back to the body, taking in another slow, long, deep breath, holding the breath at the end of the inhalation, and breathing out with a sigh, with a sound, releasing. And slowly embracing ourselves, bringing back this presence into the physical body, holding ourselves, our arms, our upper body, and move our hands to different parts of our body that would just be really nice to feel. Taking as long as you need to come back. When you feel you're ready, opening your eyes again back into the space.